Welcome to Ask NCM. I'm Steve Hall. I want to talk to you today about something that keeps coming up in classes and also every time I talk to a dealer principal. It just seems like everybody's struggling with customer retention and particularly RO growth. Now, what's interesting about this is with the increase in unit sales over the last several years, we have a natural increase in units in operation that should be pushing our RO count forward, and for the most part it is. But the dealers that are really looking at this, either they've had a little bit of a hiccup or they're not moving as far forward as fast as what they want. So whenever we start the conversation, it always comes up on the topic. I ask them about the first oil change or first service from the customer. What's your process for this? Do you introduce them to service, and is this set at the time of delivery? How do you follow up on that? What happens if they don't show up? How do you chase this customer in order to get them in for that first service visit? We have a good conversation on this. Some people are very, very proficient at it, some people aren't. My question today is, do you know about how many vehicles you sell on a daily basis? I'm talking specifically to your fixed operations managers here. If you average 4 cars a day, then you should have about 4 cars a day come in for first oil changes, correct? If you sell 10 cars a day, you should have about 10. So how many of those cars did you see yesterday for their first oil changes? How many do you see on a daily basis? If we're not getting them in for the first oil change, retention's never going to get higher. It's only going to go down. So we've got to get a very high percentage coming in. Now I understand you sell a few out of market, they aren't going to come, but for the most part, we need to get the majority of these people in for their first service visit. Now if we do, we have to think about what's their experience like. Do we roll out the red carpet and really make them feel special? Do we live up to the expectations that our sales department set for us whenever they sold them the vehicle about how great of dealership we are? Maybe we need an identifying marker for them, whether it's a different color hang tag or you put a laminated red card on their dash, something where everybody knows this is the first time in customer. Let's really take care of this person. I mean, all stops. Nothing held back on this. So if you do that, take great care of the customer from the first step. We'll get them back for the second, third, and so on. But if we don't get them in for that first service appointment, it's going to just hurt you long term. Go in, look at your process, talk with your affected managers, both the sales managers for the introduction, fixed operations and service managers for follow-up on those, and start tracking this item and see if you can improve upon it. It's not going to pay dividends today, because if you sell a vehicle today, they're really not due for service probably 6 to 9 months, depending on the brand, but it will catch up and it will start your RO growth, and more importantly, it'll get their retention number where you want, so as they get more mileage on their vehicle and come to the real good stuff we're looking for, you'll be their place of choice. I hope this helps, and we look forward to hearing back from you on Ask NCM. If you have questions, send them in to askncm@ncmassociates.com, and we'll do our best to answer them for you.